Hey everybody, I'm Crownos. Welcome back to some Scrap Mechanic. So, we're joined again by Overwatch, the Master Mechanic. I'm just the Crap Mechanic. So you said you wanted to go back to the crash to begin
Yes.
with, did you? Are we going there right now?
Yes. Get in the car.
Okay. Sat my wobbly ass in the seat.
Yeah, your big juicy ass. You like playing a female character, and I like when you play a female character.
Yeah. To be fair, this one really doesn't look that female, but I mean,
Yeah,
it
no,
does
you look
sort of. But yeah,
well from a distance, maybe.
yeah. It's the
Up
hair.
close.
It's the hairstyle that makes it look female. If it were like short
Yeah,
haired, that kind of thing, it's like yeah, it doesn't really look that female. It looks quite androgynous. It looks yeah,
yeah. You look frumpy,
yeah.
honestly.
Not loud enough.
Yeah, it is what it is. It didn't have a. It didn't have a volume. It had a pitch.
Pitch. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like hey, no one authorized
Yeah.
driving.
Yeah. And I have the settings turned down on, or not turned down. I've got it turned up for the generator, but
Yeah.
I don't really want it turned all the way up just because it slides all over the joint.
Yeah.
I mean, it slides all over the joint as it is. I just don't want to give it
More
power.
reason to. Yeah.
Yeah.
Are they thinking has it run out of gas?
Nope.
it just slowed down.
Yeah.
The arm's off skis. It's like I'm out of here.
You beat his ass so bad that his arm went flying.
Has this already been cleared out? There's a chest over
Yeah.
there. Yeah.
That's the one
yeah.
that we looted. But if there's any bad guys, which, okay, not so much.
Yeah, when you were coming to a stop, it just sounded like it were out of fuel because it was kind of, you know.
Well, it's one of those things where I'm dealing with the lag from being in America and you
Yeah.
not being in America. I can't tell the viewers where you're from because they won't ever guess ever.
Oh yes.
But the lag kind of when I'm trying to drive is a little weird because like
The
I'll
input,
stop
yeah.
and I know it's not me, it's the connection or whatever. And all of these burning trees, like burp, I didn't want to do that, but the tree over here that is not on fire,
Yeah, but embered.
but
Yeah.
it looks like it's got flames
Yep.
running through it. Those are the trees where you get the ember from.
Oh, so you can
And
actually
that's
harvest them once, right?
Yeah,
okay.
yeah, yeah.
Like
And
that big one there.
there's actually a whole forest
Like that.
this.
Right.
Yeah. But we really don't need that at the moment. I mean, it's something that we will definitely need, but we just don't need it
Right now.
now at the moment. We're going to drive through the forest kind of carefully so we don't hit trees.
So are we going to where you said your special little island was?
Pretty much, and it's normally around this area, but you pretty much have to look for it.
Okay.
So we might be driving for a little bit. But normally it's around the crash site and the water.
Yeah.
Because obviously, it's a fucking island.
I can see an island way over in the distance. Whether it's an island or just a big rock, I don't know.
I'm not sure.
There's a little island there in the middle of the water.
Yep.
Is that the one that you're after?
I'm not sure. I have to drive around to it. Because it might not be an island. It might be a peninsula.
Yeah, it looks like an island to me, but yeah.
But that looks like where it should be. So that might be our island. And this might very well be our island.
Okay. I mean, it's a fairly decent flat island.
Yeah, well, when you start laying it out, you'll find that it's not exactly as flat as you think it is.
Well, yeah, but it's flat-ish as far as natural land goes.
Yeah. So, yeah, it looks pretty good. And I'm not sure. Let's see.
And then we've got a gigantic big tree.
And that's basically the idea. And when you get to a certain point, you notice that the blocks start kind of running with the terrain.
Yeah. And what, you basically want to do this over the entire island?
A whole island. Even up to, like, the beach and, like, into the fucking water, too. A little bit. This area right from about here and around is more than likely okay. Because it's like a steep drop-off.
Yeah.
But basically what I do is I go around the whole island right up to the beach or the edge of the water with those blocks, and then I start coming back after I put down the first of it, so that I can
see. Will it have the same effect if you literally just put essentially just a big massive deck down, or does it have to be like this?
it has to be like this because the deck doesn't it doesn't touch the ground, and basically if you have
Yeah, but I mean,
gaps
but if
of
if it's like a solid deck that's like even into the ground, but just a big solid deck, would that still work, or can they just spawn on the deck?
well, and that's basically what you have to do is do this, and then you put that
And then put a
on
deck on
top of
top
it.
of it.
So
Yeah,
that is your deck,
yeah.
but you have to
But
do
you have to do that underneath. That's fine.
this
Yeah, because
underneath.
obviously I was just thinking if everything's like this, it's going to be a pain in the ass to kind of build things on.
Not well, and that's why I said that I do this first.
Yeah.
Make sure that all of the blocks are at the same level.
Yeah. So we just need lots of wood and lots of
Yeah.
blocks.
And that's where going to all of those farmers markets that I was telling you about,
Mm-hmm.
so that you get all of the
All the
free
wood.
wood.
Yeah.
And the other thing is, when you're here on the island, obviously, you know, hey, look, we're not anywhere near that shore.
Yeah.
And cars don't drive underwater real well.
Yeah.
So you find a spot where the alignment for the blocks is going to lead you to a side, which is basically going to be from here at this point across the water to that point,
Right.
or from here
Over that side. Yeah.
going
In a
that
straight line.
way.
I get what you mean. Yeah.
And basically what I try to do is look at it and see which one is going to be closer. And honestly, I think that if we start from here and basically avoid that big mound of rock over there in the distance and go on the left side of that, we'll be able to get to the beach fairly easily.
Yeah.
But the other thing that I do is I try to put the bridge fairly close to that rock formation,
Okay.
so that we're close to it but not on it.
Yeah.
So more than likely this would be a shorter route, but I think the way the island is made up, this will
That'll be better.
a
Yeah.
better looking, but it's going to be a lot longer bridge. And when you do all of the blocks on the island, you find out the level that you have to be able to have a smooth transition between where that level is and where the bridge level is going to be, because basically you have to build the bridge high enough to match up to the level of the ground here,
Yeah.
so that it's a nice smooth transition, so you don't get any bumps or jostles or anything like that.
Yeah.
And over there, I build up a ramp basically, and that's where you have to go to the warehouses and loot the top floor, which is outside.
Yeah.
You loot ramp pieces from the warehouses, and you have to go to multiple warehouses to get enough ramp pieces to do it.
Yeah.
But this is basically the whole idea. When we get a car that can come over here, or we can build a long enough bridge pole thing.
Okay, so shall we go and start grabbing some bits, or are we doing other stuff first, or?
No, I just wanted to show you
Show
the
this.
island and do that, but now we can go across the water and go to any of those farmers markets and pick up all of the stuff.
Okay.
And start storing them
Stockpiling it.
Either the mechanic shop, which you need to open up L and hit mechanic shop and set waypoint again, because when you leave the game, you lose the waypoint.
Okay.
But we can store it there or on here, because if this is where we are going to eventually be.
The mechanic shop it's showing me is in the opposite direction to where we came from.
Yeah, because we came from over there.
Oh yeah, because we went to the crash, didn't we? Yeah.
Yeah. So we can go ahead and swim back. But yeah, I just wanted to show you where the wreck was, or the island.
Mm-hmm.
And more than likely, what I'll do is try to put the edge of the bridge like right in this general area and build it to the right side of that pole.
Okay.
Just so that we know, okay, this is where the bridge is basically gonna go.
Doing a bit of slip and slide.
A little bit.
Go on. The box there.
Uh-huh.
Run. Red beet seeds and circuit. There you go. Go on.
Mm-hmm.
Not that we really need it, but I'm grabbing it anyway.
It's always fun to grab.
Box there. Nice. Sunshake.
Yeah.
Robot. Another robot. Another robot over there as well.
Uh-huh.
There's quite a few around here.
Uh-huh.
There's 3 of them following us now.
Yeah, it's a thing.
Oh, we're stopping here.
Uh-huh.
Oh,
Oops.
just... It's like clunk. That's just...
Yeah, I did the same thing that you did.
There we go.
Okay. Get back to the car, and I think we'll pass the first of the farmers markets. And obviously, we still don't have a chest on our
On
car
here.
just yet, but we'll probably be able to scrounge up a car or
A chest.
Oop. Sorry about that.
Like gunk.
You don't need no stinking face. Hard work pays off,
Does it?
I guess. At least that's what they say. Whoopsie.
Imagine what the owner of this building would be like. You'd come back and you'd be like, "I'm sure I left my building here."
Any of your buildings you leave, they become unattended. Oops.
Like clonk on top of your head.
Oh, hello. Yeah, boy. How full are you?
Pretty full. One block left.
Yeah, I'm full.
And we could probably pick stuff like the wood and things like that and stuff up because it stacks.
Well,
but otherwise,
yeah, I've already filled my stacks. We know where it is. We can come right back. Yeah.
well, I've got nearly 3 stacks of wood.
Yeah.
Not on all the awnings and shit. I'll tell you what, our characters mustn't have a very good skeletal structure.
Because we flop around like jellyfish.
Yeah, we're just like proper jellies all. It's like you know.
we're bobblehead dolls.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's basically the idea, and that's how I normally set up in my game, so that once I do my farming, the monsters can't do anything about it.
I think the main thing that this game is lacking though is some background music.
Well, you got a radio at your feet.
Because it's very quiet.
Ding, 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 ding.
Does it have other channels or just that one?
Just that one.
Alright.
Yes, I know.
Just that one. Very exciting. Damn.
No. on. Funny, I can't open my inventory.
Okay.
So, oop. There it goes. It caught up with me. Finally. Okay. Oh, little glove bugs are so cute. I want to squish them.
No, they seem to be very slowly moving away from that corner. Like there was,
Probably
there was,
slowly dying.
yeah, there was over here, just slowly moving over this way. But yeah,
Yeah.
they just seem to be chewing. They keep stretching and stuff like yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Where do you want your sun drink? In there. And then that goes upstairs, and then I got a bunch of wood for you.
Oh.
Oh,
Hello.
I've got some stuff for the dump chest. There you go.
Okay.
Oh. Ooh, I think it might be time to actually close the door for a change. It's actually starting to get a bit cool now. 1 second. What's up for here? Okay, coming up. Come on then. Come on. There you go. It's like, eh? What's going on? Tail's going to doesn't it? She's like, yeah.
This is how we do it.
Let's go, girl. She's like, nah, I don't want to get down. Right. I saw that the other day and I thought, eh? You storing all your stuff up there on the pole. Must admit though, the front's starting to get a little full. I mean, it is stacked sort of neat. Apart from the random mattress on the side of it, but otherwise.
Yeah.
It's an interesting storage solution, anyway. Just shove it
Yeah,
up on a pole.
Yeah, pretty much. I just keep it out of my eyesight.
Out of the way, yeah.
Oh, we got a bad guy.
Wait. The cow's running for it.
Not anymore.
Ding. It's Oscar's, look, is that cow. It's like, I'm not sticking around.
Screw all that noise.
Oh, there's another one there. Only a little in, but I'm going to go murder it anyway. Oh, two actually.
Myrtleize it.
Didn't even know what it ate.
Ding, 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 ding. Okay.
Right, so
Bang, 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 bang,
what we're
bang,
doing
bang,
now?
bang.
Are we heading back for some more stuff, or we're heading to a different location, or?
We'll head back and finish cleaning that up.
Mm-hmm. Are you putting a box on it? Did you say? Or...
Yep. Yep.
There we go.
So that we got a little bit more room. Yes, yes.
Does this thing actually have a battery to it?
No.
All right.
So you don't have. You can leave the lights on.
Yeah. I just instinctually turn them off because in a lot of games it does drain your battery.
Got no battery.
There's all the cows. Oh, the bees have respawned over there.
The beeswax.
Yeah. I'll go grab it.
Cool. Definitely needed at some point.
We might not need it now, but you know.
Fucking woo woo cow. Get out of my spot. Get out of my farm. Go away.
I've got some stuff for it.
Oh, some corn.
There you go. It's like, oh! I can lure it away a little bit. There's another one for you.
Yeah. Oh, excuse me. More soil. We like soil. The more soil we have, the more crops we can grow. I'm gonna be running this joint.
At least until all the bots show up.
Yeah. Yeah, that's why I didn't grow anything, because I didn't want the robots to show up and bust up my joint, because it's kind of fragile.
Hmm. Well, considering how quickly they managed to get through it last time.
Yeah, well, I wasn't there, and I knew it was coming, and I was being a dumbass.
Yeah, they busted down those freaking wood walls like they were nothing.
Yeah, and they started in on the crops, and that's no good.
Jesus Christ, cow. Eat a little bit
Come
faster.
on! Hoop out the milk. We needs the milks and shit. Lazy fucking cow.
I'm gonna sit here and drink your milk right in front of you. Look. Right, there we go.
If you feed the cow milk, is that cannibalism?
Yeah. What's that? Is that a circuit or something on the floor? Just over there to the left. In the bush, basically.
Oop.
It's meat. Wok steak. I don't know what we can do with wok steak yet, but I've got wok steak.
Well, we can't really do anything with it, but you got wok steak.
Right.
Once we get the chef bot, we'll be able to do something with it, but we'll more than likely have to cook a whole bunch of other crap along with it, and then we'll be myrtleizing the cows. To be honest, there's recipes that do the same thing as the meat one, that you don't have to kill the woks. Yeah. And I don't like killing the woks because it takes forever to kill them.
Right.
And they move pitifully the whole time you're killing them.
All right.
It just makes me feel bad. I mean, once you get spud guns, everything is easier.
Yeah.
But until you get spud guns, it's kind of a pain in the ass. But like I said, we will be working on our base and trying to farm and stuff like that for quite some time before we're actually done. Because it takes a good long time to actually get everything set up. Yeah, boy, we got a shitter and some toilet paper.
Nice. You know you're winning when you got all that toilet paper.
Yep. Especially when they don't take it back. Because I'm winning the apocalypse. But yeah, I like this game. It's a cool little game. I mean, it's got, like I said, it's got some weird shit to it, but you know, you just gotta kind of roll with it.
Yeah. How much does this thing hold? Oh, as much as your inventory. Okay. Interesting.
That's why chests are so nice. But they're really expensive to build.
All right.
At least early game.
Yeah.
And if you go, I don't know if you know this, if you walk up to wood and like right click, you can drag out a whole plane.
All right. That's what I've been doing.
Okay, I'm just making sure.
All right. So I'm not there like, dope.
Yeah.
You could have told me that. Basically.
Oh, you already built the chest.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I guess we need quite a few more chests.
That's what
I'm all full up.
Yeah. Well, mine, I'm nearly empty because I've just started collecting all this stuff instead.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I collected all like the side walls and things first.
Yeah.
Oh, apparently you can actually collect screws.
Yes.
On the floor.
Yeah.
Do we need the screws for anything?
Yes.
Okay. Oh, it's on my head. Excuse me. Woo! Jesus Christ. I couldn't stop
What
it.
the hell are you doing? You shitting yourself over there?
I'm having a bit of a sneezy fit.
Oh. Yeah, well, bless you. Ooh, wow. I'm completely full,
All right.
except for some of this. Some of that.
I can tell when you're pulling it off one at a time because it interrupts my pulling the big things off.
Uh-huh. It's like, hey.
Right. I think that's it, pretty much.
You full?
Yeah, I can probably grab a few more bits of wood, but that's about it. That looks of it.
Okay. That's all right.
There you go. Full.
Uh,
Somebody's prior loving joy kind of has disappeared.
yeah. They didn't live it. That's why they never came back for it.
Yeah.
It's like, if you want to take my crap shack, go ahead. Because this is scrap mechanic, not crap mechanic. And that building, it was mega crap.
Yeah, we've got the good old-fashioned elevator music going off again.
Yeah. You were so moaning that the game's too quiet. You needed music. This isn't music, it's music. When I was a youngster and I was working fast food, that's what the in-shop music was. It was music.
Right.
And it played all kind of popular music, but it was like it was quieter, and it was hard to like hear exactly what it was.
Right.
I mean, if you wanted to listen to it, you had to really listen to it.
Yeah.
Crap. I need no. That
What the fuck happened there?
what?
My character just flopped over onto the ground.
Oh, you probably got tangled up with something. Like,
Yeah. I was walking over these lights. It's like she just tripped over. Just went flying.
yeah.
Yeah, a bit weird, but yeah. Yeah, like I say, one minute I was just walking around, and next minute I was Geronimo all over the freaking floor. I was like, for frick's sake.
Okay, thanks. Bye.
Yeah.
All right. That has to go there for the moment. This has to go on the car. Somewhere. Right in your view. That'll work.
Right in my view.
Yep, you'll be staring at the shit.
All right.
And basically, when we start doing buildings and stuff, I'll show you how you can use the toilets to get to places that you can't normally get to.
Right, okay.
Because basically, you can not teleport, but like...
Yeah, because when you use it, I guess you move over to it.
Look how far I am away from the toilet.
Yeah, and you can sit on it from there. Wow.
Scoop.
Okay.
So, and when you put it on a building, you can like
Basically teleport to it, kind of.
Yeah, sticky climb your way up a building if you. Thanks, I guess.
So when you do, thanks.
Yay!
It's
You
like,
give me all your shit. Thanks.
yeah.
I feel awesome. Yay! Huh, that. Excuse me.
Where were you stacking these boxes? I saw you
What the
like
wood crates?
the little crates. Yeah, not the blue ones, just the standard wooden crates.
The wooden ones are over here.
Oh, where?
Up. Look up.
Oh, you're making a big line.
Yeah.
Is there a reason for that?
Yeah, I make a second floor.
All right, with the crates.
Mhm.
Well, that'll be all well and good, but apparently we're not living here.
Yes, thank you for pointing that out.
Hmm.
But currently, they're out of the way.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah. It's there like he's making a freaking full-blown house. We're not even living there.
Listen here, chump meat. Forget how much. Think this is that goes there. There. Bam, 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 bam. Okay. So there. There.
Oh, can I not put it on the side of that? Well, you piece of... Right, okay. Damn it! Fell over twice.
What are you playing at?
I'm building a second floor
Ah,
to my
yeah.
scrap row, and she decided to,
Wall scrap.
yeah, and she decided to just kind of jib all over the freaking place because of the slight gap in the thing. So
Oh,
yeah, in case of like, oh, there's a gap there. Thunk. It fell over.
yeah.
But yeah. Oh, we've got quite a nice stack of sailboards now.
Oh,
You have to have a little storehouse. Yeah, we basically have got a storehouse going at the moment. Pretty much.
yeah. But we kind of know where the stuff is supposed to go.
So look at all that bog roll. We're rolling in it.
Yeah. If only we had anything to actually do to make it valid.
Like, you don't get no squirty squirty sounds while you're on toilet.
No. Have you not sat on the toilet yet?
Nope, there you go. Look.
Yeah, get off.
All right.
All right. There.
It's funny that it actually makes noises.
Uh-huh.
Made more of a flatbed. Well, Overwatch did.
Yeah, for the moment.
Need to get it to 6 wheels and a passenger seat. Well, it's got a passenger seat on it. Technically, it's got 2 passenger seats on it now. Just have somebody sit on the throne and you're good to go.
Yeah. We call them the flush magnet. Oh, jack.
And to be fair, I'm surprised Pancake's not come on it.
Yeah, I know. And like, okay, well, you know, you like playing the game, Pancake. What the fuck? Or maybe he saw what we
Did to Witten, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, it's probably like, oh, I don't want anybody else playing. But no, we just didn't want Witten playing.
Yes. Because he's an active douche. You are not a douche.
You thought you had it, but you don't have it. All right, okay.
Oh, you don't have the game? That kind of sucks.
All right. So I thought you'd put loads of hours into it. Or did you originally have it by other means? Probably, maybe.
Stole it!
I mean, it's not ever been on like Game Pass or like that, has it?
I don't know. Not that I know of, but I don't pay attention to that.
Yeah. There's some decent stuff on Game Pass.
Well, I guess that requires you to have like an Xbox or something.
No, you can do it on PC. This is what I was telling you about over there. Basically, it's not. I know it's Xbox Game Pass, but it's basically just Game Pass. But you can have it on PC as well.
But before that,
yeah, it was Xbox originally. Don't get me wrong. But
that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah. See, I might be nosy and just have a quick look actually. But they've got a nice new loading screen. It says, would you recommend the Xbox app? To be fair, actually, probably, yeah, actually.
No.
Yeah.
The answer is always no.
Yeah.
Not even close, pal.
Like I said, they do have some pretty decent stuff on it.
Are you sponsoring me? No? Okay. Then there's your answer. Yeah, I'm just a materialistic dick. Sorry about that.
See, Frostpunk's coming to Game Pass right on launch day, which is great. Frostpunk 2.
Frostpunk was okay. I looked at it when it first came out and I was like, ooh. And then I watched somebody play it and I'm like, oh.
Yeah, it's neither here or there. It's like sometimes you play it and it's really enjoyable. Then other times you play it and you kind of like, this sucks ass because you're getting your ass handed to you probably.
Yeah.
But yeah. Well, by the looks of it, no, Scrap Mechanic isn't on Game Pass. Like I said, there is plenty of stuff on Game Pass. There's actually quite.
No. I'm not saying that Game Pass is bad.
Yeah, I know. But like I said, there is quite a lot of multiplayer games on here that even we can play. There's quite a lot of them. It's not bad really for what it is. Like I say, it's $7.99 for just the PC version. £10 if you want the ultimate version, which lets you use it on PC and on the console.
Ooh.
So it's actually cheaper just to have it on the PC. And then, so obviously for you, it'll probably be more regional priced at probably the $10 mark, probably.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's not bad for what it is, really. Even if it's just a case of like a new game's come out that you just want to have a quick bash on or whatever, for that $10 or whatever for the month, you can just play the hell out of it, and then once you're done with it and you don't want Game Pass anymore, you just don't pay for it anymore.
Yeah. You wipe your ass of it and say bye-bye.
So basically, you can rent games for like a month, pretty much.
Gotcha.
And just play the hell out of it. So it's not bad really. There's plenty on there compared to some of the other distribution platforms. Obviously, there's a couple of other platforms obviously that do offer you somewhat kind of free games or subscription based games and things, but they just don't have as much stuff on them. It's not worth it. But strangely enough, as far as recommended subscription based services go, the Xbox Game Pass, yeah, I probably would actually recommend it.
Yeah.
Especially to those that kind of like to switch about games quite often. And they don't have the money to really do that, then that's perfect.
Well, especially if they're $50 games.
Yeah. So, but yeah, obviously not every game comes to Game Pass, because there's a lot of console exclusives and so on and so forth and that kind of shit. But for the most part, a lot of games, even some new games, do actually come out on the Game Pass, and yeah, you can play a lot of good games, single-player games, multiplayer games, all sorts. And also, along with Game Pass, you also get, I think it's EA Play as well, thrown in for nothing.
I wouldn't necessarily be bragging about that.
I know, but it's still something extra. So you can.
The one company that I hate more.
Oh yeah, I know.
Than SquareSoft is EA.
Yeah, but at least this way you're not buying their games.
Yeah.
So
I say that, and I've got almost everything that you can get for Sims 4.
Yeah.
So,
say that is expensive. That is really expensive.
Who's the fucking dumbass here now?
I know.
Ding, 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 winner, winner, chicken dinner.
Yeah. Well, that's it. It's like, don't get me wrong, I like Sims. I've not played Sims in freaking forever, mind you, but I do like Sims. But the fact that it's like freaking a full retail price thing for practically every freaking DLC, and there's like 50 million of them, it's ridiculously overpriced for what you get on them.
It really is.
See, really, if it were just a small price for each expansion or whatever, or every so often, like most other games do, they'll do like a complete edition, so you can get it all at a somewhat reasonable price for those that are newly coming to the game. But I mean, to be fair, it's the same with stuff like freaking like City Skylines and things like that, and because they have so many freaking download contents that are priced quite high, really, for what they are. To the tune that it literally costs you hundreds, and I mean hundreds of dollars to actually acquire the full game, as it were.
Get the whole fucking collection because they keep releasing shit like every 3 months or 6 months or whatever, and it just going and going and going and going.
And obviously it gets to that point where new players are looking at it and thinking, well, what's the point in me getting the base game when there's like freaking 20 DLCs and you kind of need those DLCs to get the full experience now.
Oh,
So it's like there's no point in actually buying the base game and maybe slowly but surely buy little bits and bobs of the DLC.
Trying to quiet here and there.
It's kind of pointless, so it puts people off. It does with me quite often.
Oh yeah.
Unless I can get a complete edition at a reasonable price, I'll look at games like that and I'm just like, I can't really be asked just playing just the base thing. I want all of it, you know.
Yeah, because your ass gets squinchy when you're like, it's got a whole lot of cool content, but I gotta pay a fortune to get it.
So, yeah, it'll put a lot of players off. A lot of players.
Oh, yeah. And I completely agree with them. But, you know, I kind of didn't learn my lesson with them. So.
Yeah. Well.
Buyer fucking beware.
well, I was cheeky and acquired a complete edition the last time I played it.
Well. Yeah.
Well. But yeah, that's neither here or there.
So, nobody look at my friend William Wallace.
Oh, okay. Freya's being her usual pick yourself. She's like, "What you got there? Give me it." And then I'm like, "Here you go." And she's like, no. Yeah, it's like, no, I don't actually want that.
Yeah. And I'm still not going to eat my food.
See, she's back again. Are you wanting some this time? You're going to take it? Yeah. She's like, fine, I'll have it. I'll take it. Hey up, you're fighting a bot. It's coming for you. Watch out.
Well, the last one I fought hit me twice. Sometimes the jumping backwards thing works, and sometimes it really fucking don't.
Yeah. So,
hey, look, there's more walk feet on the ground.
Oh, so it's murdered some more cows, okay.
Uh-huh.
Alright. Well, while I'm waiting, I might as well chop a tree or two down.
Okay. Hold up, wait a second. Why the fuck are you chopping down trees? Don't we have enough fucking wood for the apocalypse?
You want the entire island to be covered, though. How much wood do you need?
Look to the left of the car.
Yeah, I know you just put a big stack there, but is that going to be enough?
That's only one farm stand worth of stuff, and we still have to go back to the one.
Yeah. Pancake, need more wood. Aye.
Shut up, bitch. I don't pay you to think. I mean, if you want to chop down a tree, go all out. But, it's not like we're going to throw it away. But, just going to... Okay.
Just got to practice my potato peeling. But I'm just waiting to see what we're doing next.
Well, as soon as I divvy up all of the shit... God damn it.
Let's go and have a look for some... more beeswax or whatever.
Yes. Go get some beeswax.
So there's plenty of corn about, but I can't be asked picking it up right now.
Oh, you don't want to pick up the corn because you know how much fucking work and weight it is.
Well, there's a bot and some beeswax. Yeah, I've got quite a nice stockpile of damn it, stockpile of milk.
Okay.
So we're not really desperate for it right now.
Yeah, well, there you go, thinking again. All right, put the dirt down so now I can come back and put the circuit boards back where they need to go, put the meat up where it needs to go, and find more random shit that you've thrown where it don't need to go.
Excuse me, I tried to keep things nice and neat.
Yeah, you put lights on the outside. And it's like, no, there's a big line of them inside in case you, missed it completely.
But it's just outdoor lighting.
Uh-huh.
What's wrong with a bit of outdoor lighting?
Right. On the place that we're not going to be lit. Right. Weren't you the one that was kind of saying, why are you putting up stuff in the place that we're not going to be living? Right.
Just somewhere for me to put stuff.
Yeah, the proper place. I'm sorry, I'm a stickler for that.
I'll just have to randomly start putting some odd, just like here or there. Let's see if he notices.
Great.
I'm like, what's this doing here? I'm like, I don't know.
Like, no, because I already know, and I wouldn't say anything. I just pick it up, fucking move it, and put it where it's supposed to go, so that you don't get the satisfaction of knowing that you got under my skin. You'll be like, oh, it's picked up and moved. I know it's under his skin, but I'm not going to say anything to him about it.
Yeah. Oh, so this, when you like stack it, just makes it look like a cage.
Yeah.
Whoops, I just picked it up. I didn't mean to. There you go. So what about your metal stack? Where have you put that?
Yeah, because we don't have a whole lot of it.
So I've got 10 in my inventory.
Okay. Throw it to the,
Dump chest.
yes, dump chest.
Oh, you started stacking the mattresses up.
Yes.
They're not bouncy.
I know that. I did that so that you could figure it out.
Well, well, you put one on the side of the thing here, and then I put one on the side of the thing here, so that I could use it to jump up.
I'm not saying anything. I'm just, you know.
Yeah, I've got quite a nice wall of things going there. Hey, what are you doing? He's breaking my wall. Look. I put it there all nice and neat and everything. Look, and he's moving it.
Yeah.
Well,
because where it
it
needs to go, you already said, oh, that's a pretty cool, wall of shit that you put up.
Yeah, I wasn't saying it's all going to go over there. I just said that's
really?
I just said that's an interesting concept rather than putting it in this nice neat line.
Yeah, but you're already having to go up to the second floor.
Yeah, but it's not in anybody's way, though, is it? I'll just keep building it up to the sky if I have to.
Okay, and how much of this shit is in the way? Uh-huh.
Yeah, but it just, I don't know. I just
It's
think
not as satisfying
it's not as satisfying. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I've got a bit of a nice wall going. But anyway, there we go.
Well,
So what's in these other rooms? Is it the same stuff?
What other rooms?
Near the bedrooms. Yeah, it's more beds. Okay. So why'd you pick that middle one in particular? Just because it's higher?
Because that's where
The enemy spawns.
the enemy spawns. That's where the battery was, and it's just walk in, look up, bang bang, and run out. Don't ever fucking worry about it ever again. So, I mean, it's not for anything other than that, really. It's just convenience, quick, I guess. Okay.
Why'd I have to shave the robo leg? I don't know. We have to use this freaking plasma potato peeler or whatever just to shave it down. It's a bit weird.
It's a way to make you work for everything you get until you get the refinery or the refiner.
Terratech looking at the vehicle. Well, yeah, kind of, I guess. In the fact that you can just put random ass blocks on it.
You're doing a really good job. I'm very surprised. I had to check to see if you.
I'd emptied it.
Uh-huh.
Can we mount weapons eventually? I have no idea.
Yes, because there are vehicle weapons. But they're really expensive, and you really don't need them.
Right.
I mean, getting the spud gun, the spudling gun, and the fry gun is really hard as it is. You really don't need anything extra added onto it, and the vehicle weapons are extra. I mean, they're almost prohibitively expensive.
Right.
And like I said, you really don't need it.
Boxes.
Uh-huh.
Energy weapons or anything? I don't know.
Nope.
Got gasoline and a component kit.
Cool. As far as I know, there aren't anything other than spud guns.
What them fences ever do to you?
Be in the fucking way. Supplies.
It's like, hello. Oh, picking that up.
Yeah, well, I'm not gonna piss and moan that something got picked up.
I take it it's not damaging the vehicle doing that.
Yeah. Yeah, move out of the way, fence. 'Cause we're coming through. Stay off the sidewalks. I'm driving. Out of the way, cow.
Don't seem like any other blocks of HP. Well, they definitely have HP because the monsters can destroy them, no problem. But
Oh yeah.
yeah. I mean, don't get me wrong, you can't see the HP, but they definitely have HP.
Yeah. It's basically one of those things where if the monsters hit a block that they can damage and they hit it, they'll destroy blocks that they can hit. There's certain blocks that they can't do anything to. Like, one of the things that a lot of people do is they'll ring their farm with Metal 3, and that's fine and all, but once you get up to the tier where you're getting farm bots, which are the really big red guys, they're really destructive. They kind of have an AoE, and if they hit Metal 3, they can destroy it.
Right.
But I mean, like you saw, the normal bots hit scrap wood, and then they'll plaster
just
it.
disappears.
It's like cardboard. So yeah, if I had enough metal and embers and all of the shit that I need to make Metal 3, trust me, I'd make it. But yeah, I'm not holding my breath. Hey, look, another junk ass house that we can tear down. That has
That
been
we've already half dead. Yeah.
kind of tore down. Spook. Shazam!
I like this ambient blue light. It's nice.
Yeah, you can color the lights. I just haven't really done too many lights. I did the vehicle lights because when you make them white and you turn up their intensity, you can actually use them for seeing instead of, oh, well, look, there's lights that I can't see anything by.
Yeah.
Awesome. But yeah, you're getting quicker tearing stuff down. Look out!
Whoop. That'll give me 20 HP. I'll get back. Whoop.
Yay! I'll chase it. My vibronic potato peeler.
See, can you do it with these containers?
No,
All
unfortunately. Has it been ripped?
What does that say? Atmospherically sealed. So it's basically got a vacuum inside. Okay.
Yeah, well, if you want to believe that horse shit.
Hmm.
I've got some land in Florida that you can purchase. They call it beachfront property, not swamp. Uh-oh. TP on the ground. Party foul.
I mean, it's full. It's full of junk. I even picked wood up. Where's the car? What's the story for the game and how is there scrap shops? I have no idea. It's full.
Hee hee. What was the question?
What's the story for the game? Basically.
Well, I told you the story of the game.
I know, but Pancake's asking.
Yeah, I kind of figured that you could relay the story, but obviously you didn't listen to anything I said because I, blow a lot of hot air.
Well, I've slept since then.
Oh God, it's a complete and total memory wipers. But basically, what it is you work for a corporation that does farming, and this planet is an automatic farming situation.
Yeah.
And the corporation sends you to this planet because the AI that is basically in control of doing all of the automatic farming has been messed up and is killing it's not killing, it's become shit. I'm stuck.
Well, my inventory's full. Because you've got an awning above your head. There you go.
Yeah. But the AI has been killing everything, and they want you to go figure out what is going on with the planet, basically, because it's supposed to be their resource-rich makey make, and they're like, "Oh, we're losing tons of profit. Go figure it out." Well, you fly near the planet, and the AI shoots you down. So you crash land on the fucking planet, and you find that all of the robots, the tote bots, are the little green guys. The farm bots, or the hay bots, I'm sorry, are the orange robots. The farm bots, which are the big red, mean, nasty guys that we haven't really come across yet. The tape bots, which are basically super duper snipers, and they always get headshots, and it's just fucking ridiculous. There's exploding bots, there's exploding tape bots, there's exploding this, that, and the other bots. So all of the robots have turned hostile, and you basically have to kill them to progress through the game. And that's basically the story of how you get to the planet and what is going on.
But yeah, that's basically the tall and short of it.
Well, a little bit.
But yeah, I remembered some of it, but for the most part, I didn't really care.
Yeah.
I was just playing the game. But yeah, I had a rough idea anyway. But yeah, that's kind of the gist.
Yeah.
Basically, corrupt AI as usual. And it's no wonder so many people are afraid of AI becoming a thing.
Yeah.
But
Well, not when they have fucking horror stories about it.
Compare it to several other games. But it's what? It's its own deal, yeah.
It'd be really hard to compare it to a lot of games just because of the way a lot of the game works. I mean, you could make loose kind of comparisons to a lot of survival games because it is a survival game. You have to eat, you have to make food, blah blah blah. So I mean, there's very loose generalizations that you can make that would fit, but it, it's kind of its own thing. Oop, derpy 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 derp.
Right. Okay, it's just stuck. Oh, there we go. Jesus.
You're trying to suck. You've accomplished that. Oh, you said you were stuck.
Aye.
Gotcha. My bad.
I'm guessing there's a scrapper to break down some of these items. I think so, isn't there? There's like a proper scrapper to break some down later on in the game. Is there?
No, no.
Okay.
There, like I was telling you, there's a mod from
Oh, it's a
Van.
mod to do it. Okay, yeah.
Because he does really high quality modifications for scrap mechanic, and one of the ones that he did really early on was a recycler, so that you could put certain crap in it and get back basic materials. Like, one of the sad things about the shit that we're picking up from all of those farm markets is all of these walls that we're picking up, they have like zero durability.
Right.
So if you hit one of these walls with a hammer, they'll blow up, go away.
All right.
Yeah. So it's one of those things where you're like, what the hell can I use it for? Use it for like sections when you're building a wall. And that's what I basically, when I build my bridge from the shore to the island, I use the wall pieces, the half wall and the full wall.
Right.
All right. I got another turlet. Boop. Uh.
It's the quest for more tires. Yeah, kind of, I guess.
Do what?
I guess it's the quest for more tires.
Not more tires, better tires. There's the tires that we have available to us are the big tires are the better ones. So it's just one of those things where we have to save up, get the good stuff. I mean, we've already got the better round rubber ones. We just need to get the better rounder rubber ones.
You move
that
my
are-
plants. Well, you put them all over here now.
Yeah.
You move my decorations.
Yes. That was me. I did that. There. That one.
With all the boards, it's time to build the palace of pooper.
Do what?
Basically, it says with all these walls and boards, we can basically just build a palace now.
No, we can build one bridge, maybe. It takes a metric load of stuff. And if you stack the toilet paper on top, you get paper towels.
7 days today is forcing an update. Is it? Is that ruining all your mods, I'm guessing? He's like, no!
Who?
Pancake.
Gotcha. I don't think that I played 7 Days to Die with mods just because I didn't really think that it needed it. I mean, there's a lot of mods out there that have a lot of different kind of visual things that you could, you know, things that look different or give you the ability to do more stuff where you can build stuff that you can't normally build. So, I mean, I more looked at it like, I'll just build. Oh, damn you. Decorations. I see what you're doing. I see what you're doing. I really
What?
see what you're doing.
What decoration? What you on about?
Nothing. Everything's cool. We're all good here. Yeah, there's no problem. No problem. We're all good here. Okay.
At the moment, it's basically just a welcome to the Watch Overwatch Manager's Base stream.
Watch me gather stuff. I know it's fucking terribly interesting.
You might update when the I'm assuming Darkness Falls mod updates, but that's a big maybe. I didn't ask you me to lay there, but never mind. It's fine.
At least you get back.
I'll be a typical woman. Probably enrage a lot of people with those kind of comments, but there you go.
Oh, woe is me, woe is me. I stuck my tampon in sideways. Oh, shit.
Oh. What?
What?
How did he hit me or behind him? Whoop. There.
Okay. In my inventory, I have both of the toilets,
Okay.
and there's still plenty of shit to grab around. Woo! Shoot! Shoot!
You having fun out there?
Nope. Not really. I fell over.
Oh.
So I got gangbanged. Which was terrible fun. I highly recommend it to anyone. Hey, you fucking idiots. I'm back! You're gonna stare there. Ooh, you fall over, go boom! Oh, so sucky. Fuckhead. Two of them kilted me. I got Scottish, I got killed. Hey, look, there's my bag with the 2 toilets in it.
Okay.
Now that I no longer need to worry about changing my pants. Alright. Oh, I got a blueberry.
Hey, piece of shit.
Hey, I got a garment box. Awesome.
Right, that's stuck on.
Huh?
You got a what box?
A garment box.
Okay.
What do you think is inside of that?
Some garments, I imagine.
Ooh, you are quick. Quick on the draw. Because you would ask me, how do I get new clothes? Because all of mine are burnt. And I told you that, yeah, if you look at your stuff,
it's all singed.
Yeah.
Say to me, yours is in perfect condition.
Uh-huh. Because I have found many garment boxes. I'm not in a sad state of affairs that you are. All right. You have searched this place. Am I correct?
Alright. Oops, there's a box down here. Underneath the ramp.
Uh huh. Did you get up there?
Yeah. I've done it about 3 times now at different towers.
You dirty git bag. I was going to show you how to do it with toilets, but I guess fucking not now.
Oh,
you
some
you
big
figured
box.
it. You figured it out. Although you did figure out how to, you know.
Oh, there's
Okay.
a whole bunch of beeswax over there on that cliff. If you look directly behind the vehicle.
Yeah.
There's loads of it.
Mm-hmm. Bow, bow, chicka, bow. Yes. Yes. Yes.
It sounds like some weird little steam engine, really, doesn't it?
Yeah, but it's because I got it turned down. Oh boy. Yeah. Freaking cows all over the freaking place. We don't have any freaking French fries. Oh, excuse me. Come on. Now we gotta dismantle the shit house. Okay.
Yeah, it's just like, fuck them fences. Well, there's another little island all the way massively far out into the ocean over that way.
Yeah.
It'd be one hell of a bridge, though.
Uh-huh. Oop, oop. Whoa.
That one's running after the cow. It's long gone.
Oh.
Yep. Somebody's dying.
Yep. Hurry up, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up! Refine it, refine it, refine it! Must reach utility mount! Come on! Get up! Get up!
Oh shit. I don't like fighting on the stairs. They kick my ass. Oh shit, there's another one.
You don't like fighting on the stairs, yet you ran right up.
Yeah, I've already fought them about 3 times on the stairs. It's fucking annoying.
Yeah, and you
I've
knocked the arm.
I've had to, I've had to run down the stairs about 3 times. Get some more gasoline. Another component kit. Is it on this floor or have you already effectively been on it? Nope, more gasoline. Yeah, Pancake's curious. He wants to see your toilet method.
Okay.
Oh, I got some off-road suspension.
Mm-hmm. That's why I told you. Alright, come on. Get out of the way. Whoop, 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 whoop. Not too far. Well, hell.
No, there were no up here.
Nope. Oh, there's another thing that you can do.
Oh,
You
yeah,
missed
look at the size of that place.
There's another thing that you can do with the turlet.
The toilet.
Uh-huh.
You're going to sit up and then fall to the ground.
Pretty much.
Oh, there's another crate there.
Now get off the toilet and pick it up.
Oh.
You can fall any distance on a toilet and not take
I'm not
damage.
damaged. Okay, you just ragdoll.
Yeah. So. And it's a good way to get down from really high places. And if you do it correctly, you can set it up so that you're you basically land close to where your car is.
Yeah. Craig is like, let me just use my emergency fall toilet.
Mm-hmm.
The inventory's got 2 spaces left. I'll have more if I put the toilet back down, but there you go.
Yeah, you can put you can put the toilet down if you want.
Doesn't matter
Just-
where it goes.
Nah, not really. All right, up there, up farther down the road is one of the packaging stations, and
Okay.
the packaging stations are used so that you can grow some food and package it up, and then you have to take the packaged food up to the trader, and he's the one that does the spuddling guns. And
Right.
what this is tomatoes, beets, broccoli, and carrots is what this one takes. So we'll be using this one, but we aren't going to be using it right now.
Yeah.
Oh, end of the road.
So how much does it take per package?
I can't remember, and it's one of those things where you put them in. I think it's 7 or 8 or 9 or something like that. But you basically you put them in, and you don't want to do it like really fast. You want to do it slowly so that you get credit for each one that you do.
Yeah.
But you have to set it up so that you have to have a specific item to spit them out into the machine.
Yeah.
And it's like vacuum tube or something like that. I don't know. It's been a good long time since I played the game, for one, and for two, there's a lot of complicated things about the game.
Got some more glass.
Yay, I got water. That's fucking awesome. Oh, shit!
I think.
Run,
Whoa,
bitch!
whoa.
Run for your life! Run, bitch! Run for your life! Get some help!
4 of them.
Ooh. That hurt.
Jesus.
Yeah, pretty much.
1 minute I'm there minding my own business. Next minute, this fucking 4 robots come running around the corner. It's like, whoa!
Yep. And that was, I walked into the other side of the building, and they just came down the steps like, hey, we want free hugs. I'm like, nope, I don't give those.
Is there any complicated stuff like hovercraft and planes? I doubt it.
Yes, sort of. Because there's jet engines,
Right.
but they were really badly.
Okay. What the frick am I stuck on? I can't move. Oh, there we go.
Your big ass is stuck in the doorway. Check. I'm following you. Oh, sweet booty, show me more.
Tomato seeds.
I want you to grab my ears. Oh, shit. Turn.
Okay.
I fell over.
All right.
I fell off the building, which is
Oh.
not what you're supposed to do.
Damn it! Stop hitting me, you piece of shit. Oh shit! Oh, I'm busy eating a bait. Oop, apparently I can't pick up the potato. I can't pick up the move.
Where are you?
On the top.
Oh, well. I'll get there eventually. Because you know me, I'm fucking dead slow. Uh-huh.
You followed that through holes.
Yeah. To get away from you.
That's not very nice.
I'm being honest. You were up there trying to knock me off the building. Like I'm a fucking idiot. Didn't see you or hear you going whoosh, whoosh. So anytime you're fucking ready there, lady. Oh. My sonic healer. Chug, 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 chug.
Sounds like it's struggling up this hill.
A little bit.
It's like you gotta push.
If yeah, sure, go ahead.
More buildings that I've got no space for. Is open here? That I can stack.
Yeah, well, maybe.
Probably not. I don't think any of this shit will stack in there. Fuck is that? It's like somebody's dildo with a vibrator on it.
I don't know what you're talking about. Because that's woo. Hello.
Oh, it's a revival baguette.
Oh, you got a revival baguette.
Aye.
Those are fairly good. You don't want to eat it because that's something that you use to stuff in somebody's face that falls over.
Yep.
Whoa. Come on. I didn't want to go all the way. Yeah. Oop. Sorrel. I like soil. Soil's good. Soil's my friend. Oh. Oh. I'm full.
Can we have a better engine or extra engines? Yeah, we can. Eventually, anyway. Yep, it's tweaking the power. Putting it in turbo mode, look. It's a good job there's a little bit of a lip from the wheels, because otherwise it'd flip over.
That's why, yeah, I didn't turn it all the way up because it likes to do wheelies.
Yeah.
It'll go faster, but it does so at the cost of being able to steer. That cow's Gandhi.
Freaking hell. You murdered it! The poor thing! Now you got a bot behind you instead. Oh, never mind, it decided it wanted to murder me instead.
Thank you. Hey, we got wuck meat, and I can't pick it up because I'm full. Lighten up the sky because we can't see where we're going. Or, well, we can see where we're going. We just can't steer where we want to.
But it's a bit of a shame it's weight based, really.
Yeah,
If it just sat on the ground, it'd be fine, you know.
It's because of where I've got the wheels placed.
Yeah.
And there's more weight not over the wheels. It's because this isn't meant to be the car design. But, you know, we got what we got. All right, I gotta go to the bathroom, so I'll be back.
Okay. Nah, we put it on the walls. It does go inside, but you know. Where did it even go? There. So I'll put that in there as well. Along with a bazillion gallons of milk. When did I get more of these? I just put them down, you know. Yeah, I don't know why he wants this. Why can I not even put it down? Huh. Put it on that, but I can't put it on anything else. It's a bit weird. I mean...
Alright, okay.
Okay. What? That's just easy to make. I just like making mighty stockpiles. Apparently they're quite expensive.
What?
Chests.
Yeah, they are expensive, but I can make them. We needed to get more resources, and I think we have enough that I can make another chest. I think.
How do you get in now? You just jump over.
Oh,
Yeah, it's a bit of a hole, but yeah. So you can have vacuum pipes and everything.
yeah.
Okay. Oh, there's the drill that you were on about. And the blade.
Yep.
A water cannon.
That's what you use to water your crops.
Alright.
60.
Thrusters, logic gates.
34.
There's the big wheels.
Yep. And we'll be making some of those eventually.
Yes, there's a gas engine, electric engine. You can make saddles rather than seats.
It's just a different kind of. It's a different kind of seat based on where you want it to be in relation to how wide you make your car.
Right.
Because it's the same size seat, it's just skinnier, so that you can put it on a skinnier car.
Yeah.
Which is good in some cases, but I always build my cars pretty wide because I like a fat ass.
Alright. Well, while you're building and sorting out, I'm just going to put the kettle on. So I'll be right back.
Okay. Five and 3. Three, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3.
Oh, hello, average pizza enjoyer. How are you doing?
Uh,
We've got a pizza enthusiast.
ah, welcome, welcome.
To be fair, just seeing that makes me want to put a pizza in. You turned 21 yesterday. Well, happy birthday. Well, slightly belated, but there you go.
Happy birthday!
How drunk did you get?
Oh, I was pissed. I was. Five and five. Okay. One.
See, what's he building now? You haven't drunk yet? Okay. Yeah, I'm not a big drinker. I do like a drink here or there, don't get me wrong, but I'm not a big drinker. I like a bit of cider here or there, and the odd whiskey.
I love serving an cider.
I can hear you dying away as usual. Is this that refiner?
Yep.
Refinery output. At least it's got a nice big safety stop button. So when you get your fingers stuck in it.
Yeah, well.
Long Island iced tea. See, to me, iced tea is just tea that's cold. But it's not, is it? It meant to be like an alcoholic over there.
Yeah. Long Island iced tea is a combination of a whole lot of fucking liquors.
Right. So what? Why did they call it an iced tea?
Because it tastes like iced tea if it's done right.
Right. Okay.
You don't even taste the liquor.
Right. I mean, the only reason I know it's an alcohol is because it was in Friends at one point, where she had some iced tea and got drunk.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I'd be like, it's tea. You know.
Pretty much, yeah.
What's all these crates for? Oh, are they the conveyors?
Yeah.
Right.
No, these aren't the conveyors. These are the ones that you know, all of the arms and the trees and everything that you pick up.
Oh, the storages.
Yeah, these are the storage. They'll pick up lumber and arms and everything, and then this guy will harvest them. Basically, you drop these guys close to this thing, and it'll pull them off one at a time and grind them up so that you don't have to grind them. And you put a chest on this end, and it'll just keep going until both of these things are empty.
Okay. Yeah, funnily enough, Long Island iced tea don't have tea in it. Yeah, exactly. That's what I mean. It's like, but yeah, if I hadn't seen it referenced in some random show,
yeah, you wouldn't have had any.
Me as a Brit, I'd be like, iced tea, you know.
Yeah.
To be fair, I wouldn't really say I'd order an iced tea though.
Yeah.
I like my tea actually warm, but don't get me wrong, I have actually had my tea when it's cold because I forgot about it.
And you want your fix, but you're like,
See,
yeah, it's cold.
See, to be fair, unlike coffee, you can actually drink your tea cold.
Yeah.
And it's not too bad.
Coffee's
it's horrible when it's cold. It really is.
But my mom used to fill up her cup with half coffee and half water. I'm like, why?
Yeah.
And she's like, because it's too hot to slurp down quick. I'm like, I'm ignoring you now.
But you just put a bit of extra freaking milk in it,
Yeah,
or just maybe just a little bit of water, but not a freaking not loads.
yeah. She she pissed it all over the place. And I'm like, well, why? Why are you doing that? But she drank her coffee the way she drank her coffee, and it was typically cold. I'm like, well, whatever makes you happy. I don't have to drink it. I can't drink coffee anyway because it gives me a real bad heartburn.
Right.
Plus, I'm like, yeah, no, it doesn't really taste all that good.
Ice cubes in ramen noodles to cool it off faster.
No,
Hmm.
I like my food hot.
Yeah.
I want it so hot that I'm like, damn, the hair on the bottom of my feet is burnt.
I mean, to be fair, my mother, she can have freaking practically drink coffee right out of the goddamn kettle. It's boiling. You just be like, oh, here you go. There you go. I'll have another now, and you're like, Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't you know what burns are?
No.
My dad was pretty much the same way, where he would hover around the coffee pot while it's making, and as soon as it got done, he'd pour him a cup and start drinking. I'm like, oh my god, you have no insights because it's all burnt up.
But yeah, I don't know how to do it.
I don't either. It amazes me to see, like, you hear about the people at McDonald's that get the coffee that's so hot that they can't, they scald themselves and they're getting third-degree burns or some shit like that. But to be honest, I went in the middle of winter to McDonald's to get hot chocolate. And I'm like, it's in the name, but it's not going to be like, boiling.
Yeah.
Well, I was wrong. Hot chocolate was really hot chocolate.
Yeah. So
And I'm like,
I love a bit of good hot chocolate.
yeah, and it's because I drive, doing my route and everything. I was trying to drink it, and I'm like, man, I can't even drink it. It's so hot, and I had to literally let it sit for like 2 hours with the lid off before I could start drinking it, and it was still hot. I'm like, what kind of weird water do they use at McDonald's that they can make it lava and it stay that way?
Can't even count the amount of times McDonald's has been super serving hot coffee and it burning.
Yeah.
But that's why you've got all these freaking stupid people, and
Yep.
the reason why now literally everything, and I mean everything, has a warning label of some kind on it, whether it's
Yeah.
freaking caution, hot, or don't put your freaking fingers in that grinder, or
Yeah.
such stupid stuff like that.
Keep your fingers away from the lawnmower
But
because it
yeah.
mows lawns and it's got a sharp blade. It's shit like that that makes me just want to fucking smack somebody. It's like, come on, really? It cuts the grass, and yet you didn't know that it would cut your fingers? What alternate dimension are you from?
But yeah, like I said, the amount of just absolutely freaking pointless stupidity kind of led like legal freaking proceedings and things are just ridiculous, But like I said, there really should be like common sense laws really when it comes to that kind of stuff.
Yeah, if you try to open up a lawsuit and it's clearly because you were
Just stupid. Yeah.
senilinely
Lacking a bit of common sense. Yeah.
Yeah.
Then
The judge should say, yeah, no, we're throwing that out because you're just fucking dumb.
But yeah, I mean, like I said, there's been all sorts of cases like that in the past that have just been freaking ridiculous, and you just think, really, because it's like the thief that literally fell through somebody's freaking kitchen like roof windows or whatever.
And sued him.
Yeah,
And
he stabbed himself on a knife that was on the kitchen counter or some shit like that, and he sued him for a freaking lot of money and won. And it's like he were a goddamn freaking thief that's breaking into somebody's house. And it's like, You think that just instead of being like, look, you're not getting any money, you're going to fucking prison. You know?
Yeah, it's like going to the cops saying, "Hey, the hooker took all my money and didn't blow me."
Yeah.
Like, oh, we got a special room for you. It's called jail cell.
But yeah, it's stupid what people can get away with and what they can sue for, and all you need is enough money or a skilled enough freaking lawyer, and the sky really is the limit with that kind of stuff. It's ridiculous. It really is. Wish they wrote natural selection into law. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Uh,
If you're stupid enough to put your hand on a lawnmower and get it chopped off, guess fucking what? They're gonna call you Stumpy for the rest of your life because you were stupid.
okay, so what you building now?
Um, Nothing, just emptying the storage so that we can go out and do some more stuff, or go get um, go get to work on the island
Okay.
because it does need done at some point. Just stowing away all the junk. Oop, nope. And the very first thing that I need to do is run the wood over to the edge where I can start building the bridge so that I can build the bridge.
Yep.
Because it's very important to getting everything that we're storing here that everybody's like, what are you doing with that chunk? You don't need that chunk. Oh, this is a great stream. I'm getting to watch, junkyard mechanics. It's so boring. I think I'm gonna, search for a warm bath and a razor blade. More wood. Yep. Oh shit.
You wouldn't lot where you're making like 7 game dev companies.
Do what?
To be fair, these days, even just a nice little simple game can probably net you a decent, tasty profit. It just depends on finding something that people want,
Something
something simple but enjoyable, and it can really make a difference. But you definitely don't need some like massive AAA company. You don't. I mean, when you look at like how like Minecraft begun, for instance, it was one guy, that just made some simple 16-bit freaking blocky kind of survival base builder kind of game. And now look at it, freaking, it was bought for freaking millions, if not billions, pretty much.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
Oh yeah. All right.
But I can't remember how much Mojang ended up getting sold for, but it was hundreds of millions.
Oh yeah, it was a lot of fucking money.
Yeah, he definitely doesn't have to work for the rest of his life. His kids probably don't have to work for the rest of their lives. Probably their kids probably don't have to work for the rest of their lives. As long as they're smart about it, don't get me wrong. But yeah.
Well, if everybody in the family wants brand new Ferraris, that's probably going to chew through their money fairly quick. But if they're smart with it, they invest and take out little bits at a time using the interest that the the sheer amount of money is
Yeah.
making.
Well, that's it. The interest in some savings accounts and this, that, and other and stuff, or probably you probably have access to exclusive high interest accounts anyway. The interest alone would be freaking ridiculous for some people like us.
Yeah.
You probably won't even be able to spend the interest. It'd be
Well,
ridiculous.
yeah, especially depending on how much money you throw in there. They're like, yeah, you can live off the interest forever and ever.
But yeah, like I say, with like standard or high interest accounts, you'd probably go into some kind of property or something. I mean, that's a no brainer.
Yeah.
And then just from that, maybe start up some small kind of business, stuff like that. It's like, just something to help kind of maintain and grow your money over time.
Anything to make sure that your assets are liquid, or
Yeah,
they're actual assets instead of liquid cash, because the more of the money that you can get out invested, the less you're going to actually have to pay in, actual taxes on just cash money. So
you want a game where you maintain space stations? I do. There's a really, really old game, actually made in collaboration with NASA, literally just called Space Station Simulation, and it's literally just called that. But that is a cracking game when it comes to like space stations and things, or at least like the standard International Space Station. Anyway, I love it. It's an absolutely freaking great game, but it's ridiculously difficult to get a hold of. And yeah, I think did I manage to get it? I think I did manage to get it. I'll have to show it off sometime. 'Cause it's a stupidly old game, but it's actually a nice game. It's a good game.
a lot of fun.
Yeah, but I'd like a modern version of that. It'd be great. I mean, I did recently play Heliopolis 6. That's a small like indie company doing that, and they're kind of trying to do something similar, but it's different though. It doesn't quite hit home the same, because you are managing a space station. The whole shebang, the oxygen, the water, carbon dioxide, freaking solar power, all that shit, or the whole thing, but it's just not the same because in the NASA one, you actually obviously hide your astronauts and you could see them working inside the space station, and you ran science experiments, and you had obnoxious American visitors come up to the space station, and yeah, it was like it was a great game. It was a good game. So I would love that to be remade. I can't remember when it came out. I think it's like early 1990s. Really
Wow.
old game. Really, really old game. I mean, to be fair, graphics wise, it's still probably not bad.
Is it a lot like Kerbal Space Program,
No,
where
but
it's more math and
yeah,
actual science than just
well, not really. It's still simple by freaking Kerbals terms anyway. Um,
gotcha?
I mean, you still have to maintain your orbit with fuel and things. And so obviously you had to manage the oxygen, the carbon dioxide. You had to obviously have your rocket fuel, and your monopropellant and all that stuff to kind of maintain orbit and things. And then obviously you had to manage the staff, and you'd basically do like experiments for either yourself or companies down on the surface, to earn profits and favour and stuff, really, essentially. Is it going to grind that up as well?
uh
And nothing. You got to pick it up and put it back down.
Well, I gotta move it closer.
Oh, there you go. Clunk, clunk. Yeah. And it just sucks it in. Nice, okay. But yeah, it wasn't really like complicated by like super complicated by any means anyway. But I don't know what it was about it. Maybe it's more just nostalgia. I don't know. But when I played it, it just had that kind of style, and there's just something about it that I really enjoyed back then when I played it. It might be different now when I play it. I might play it and be like, "This is a hunk of junk," but
Ugh, I
I'd be like,
misspoke.
eh?
This game sucks.
Yeah, but yeah, I don't know. But when I played it though, it was great. It was really good. I'll have to try and I'll have to try like see. I'm sure I downloaded it. I'm gonna have a look. I'm gonna have a quick look now. Are you driving off? Are you ready to drive off? I'll get in the seat.
Yeah.
Oh look.
Okay.
There we go. Okay, let's go. Right. But yeah, I'm pretty sure I've got it in one of my like backup game files kind of things. Yeah, Space Station Sim. I don't currently have it installed. Otherwise, I'd quickly boot it up. But yeah, it's called Space Station Sim 2.0. And like I say, it's made in collaboration with NASA. It was. I don't know exactly how much in collaboration, but apparently, you know.
Enough to use their name.
Yeah. So if I put Space Station Simming, so it comes up with like a really old style kind of like title
Interface.
thumbnail type thing, and it's like obnoxious early advertisements where it's like Space Station Sim version 2.0, it developed in collaboration with NASA and all that kind of stuff on the front cover and stuff, and yeah, it's obnoxious, but you can't seem to. But yeah, but you can't seem to like I say, you can't really seem to buy it anymore. And it's just, but apparently it was made by a company called Moby Games, or at least it's published by Moby Games. But I don't know. I just really enjoyed it. I really like it. I've got nostalgic kind of like for it anyway. Whether it'll be the same if I play it these days, who knows? But yeah, I'll have to get it installed, and we'll have a bit of a crack at it at some point, just so you guys can see if whether it's good or bad or whatever.
Whether you're remembering it because
if I'm remembering it, yeah, if I'm remembering it because it's just an old nostalgic game, or if it's actually good. But yeah, it actually came out in 2005, so not quite as old as I thought it was. But still pretty old.
Yeah. Not in the tree.
But yeah, like I said, I'd like a decent remake of that. To be fair, the Heliopolis 6 that I was on about, it's pretty close. But because you can't see like the internals and things, you can't see your astronauts working in and out of the space station and things. I don't know. It's just missing that kind of feel. But
yeah,
as a space station sim, Heliopolis 6 is pretty good. I do recommend that. It's still in development though, so it's not completely finished. But so far, you can build your space station. You can do asteroid mining and things like that, and you know, it's not bad. It's a pretty decent game. You got all the wood in here? Yeah. I'll take a stack. I'll help you do your blocky block.
Yep.
The guy can't swim very fast while he's holding a block. So he can hold a sledgehammer and swim like he's some freaking Olympic swimmer. But as soon as you get a block out, he's like, oh no,
yes.
no.
Certain blocks are like that.
Yeah. You really like the setting of Prey. Task one was so cool. Okay. See, I played Prey, but I can't remember. I can't remember anything about it. I don't know why.
Alright.
Right, so you want to work the blocks off over towards your bridgey bit, don't you?
Yeah, and that's where I'm going.
Okay. Right, so just in general, you just need me to just place blocks down while you're doing that.
Okay.
Oh, that's right. It's weird because it's like it looks right from your angle, but then as soon as you place it down, you're like, nope, nope, yeah, nope, that's not it. Yeah, placing foundations down. Oh yeah,
Excitement
just what,
abounds.
just what everybody wants to say.
Well, it kind of shows everybody, what is going on.
I should go back
You
through
know.
it. They actually added a bunch of difficulty modifiers and stuff. Okay, so it depends though with those kind of games because I mostly play those style of games for like just standard story driven content. Um, so like I mean, I'm not opposed to difficult games, um, but at the same time, it's like sometimes I just literally just want to sit down and just enjoy the story, and that is that, you know. Ooh,
So
that's the higher
we've
bit.
run it.
Do we have to
Yes,
go? So we have to go across everything again, basically now
basically
to make them
we have
higher.
to adjust the level so that the highest point equals the lowest point.
But yeah, with games like that, like the standard shooter types and things and stuff, it's like I would rather just have it on like a standard casual mode and not necessarily easy. It doesn't have to be easy. Normal's fine, um, but so that you can just enjoy the story basically, and yeah, that's just I don't know. It's just how I play, I guess. But if it's a game that's designed to be a bit of a challenge and stuff like that, like some of the God of War games and things like that. For instance, I have actually played through those on hard mode and stuff, and they've been a frustrating nightmare, but also enjoyable at the same time. Weirdly enough, um, I don't know, but it depends as well because stuff like the Dark Souls games, I'm not keen on them either. I played them obviously. I think did I even stream it? I think I might have streamed it. But to be fair, I like Dark Souls, but at the same time, I don't like it because it's difficult to a point that you can't really enjoy the story of it. Well, what little
No.
story there is of it, anyway. Because you're too busy grinding to try and get ever so slightly stronger. And it's just yeah, I don't know. But yeah, I've played some pretty difficult games in my time. But in my old age, I'm increasingly playing slightly more casual games, for the most part, anyway. But yeah, I think that's why I really like kind of like survivals and looters and things like that, and it's just I really like looters and obviously base builders and things, and the occasional non super complicated like city builder, like proper city builder, stuff like that. Like the Anno series, I really like the Anno series. You probably enjoy watching Souls like rather than playing it. Yeah, I probably would. I probably would. Yeah. Um, yeah. If somebody's really good at it, and there's definitely freaking probably thousands of people better than me at stuff like that. Definitely, without a doubt. Oh, we're gonna have to do it again. It looks like.
Yep.
I've only just gone back over it.
Yep.
God damn you!
Yeah.
Oh, that's wrong. So you should be eyeballing this ground and being like, that's the high point over there.
I'm sorry, I forgot my laser level.
Oh. But yeah, there we go. But yeah, like I say, I mean, if there were like a easy mode for Dark Souls, just so you can kind of like go through the main quests and the story and things and stuff, but then so I could kind of just try and enjoy what little story there is to it anyway. then yeah, I probably would play through it like that. But I don't know. There's some games that I really don't mind playing hard modes of. But it depends on what style of hard mode it is. If it's just a case of you take one hit and that's it, you're dead, you're back at the beginning, then nah. But if it's a case of like it's difficult, but you can do it, but it's not like punishing if you lose.
Yeah.
Then yeah, I don't mind them. But if it's just a case of you've died, but you spawn literally just over there and you can start again, then I don't mind them. But if it's those that like if you die you lose all your shit, you got to start again, all that kind of stuff. Nah, yeah.
Yeah.
So that's one of the things. Like even with like Project Zomboid, for instance, like every time you died and you lost all your skills and stuff, it's just like
it's just one of those things where that mod is so good.
Yeah.
Oh, that journal is so nice.
But
that's one of the things that really, really, really sucks about Zomboid is that when you die, hey, guess what? You lose all your shit.
Yeah, but I mean, I understand why they tried to go for that. I mean, it sort of makes sense. I mean, that survivor's dead, it's gone, it's what, you know. But at the same time, though, it's as obviously the game world progressed itself, independent of your character. By the time you get a new character after everything's kind of progressed and things and stuff,
it becomes harder and harder.
It's just a new character is at a ridiculously difficult disadvantage compared to that one that started at the beginning. To the point that it's brutal almost.
Yeah.
You know, it's just not worth it. So yeah, like I say, the journal mod, like I say, it was fairly lore friendly as well. With it basically being like somebody's actual diary, more or less, rather than just a record of your actual character per se. That was quite lore friendly. I quite liked it. Another crab's treasure has an easy mode. What the hell is that? Another crab's. I've never heard of that, whatever that is. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, I mostly prefer games like this. Really, they're just fun, casual. You know, little base builders. You know, especially if you can get your mates together with you to play it and stuff. I mean, you don't necessarily have to. Single player's fine as well in most cases, but you know, like another one I do want to run through with you at some point. Is Medieval Dynasty.
Okay.
Because they've added multiplayer to that ages ago, to be fair, but I've just not got around to playing it yet. When that was in early access development and all that stuff, I loved that game. It's a great game. But obviously you start as like a standard peasant, kind of just coming into the country or whatever. You hunt and stuff to survive, blah blah blah, the usual shit. But then you can start putting houses down. You can start recruiting other people to come live in your village. And basically you become the leader of that village. And eventually you can even take a wife. You can have a kid. And then eventually when your character either gets murdered or dies of old age, your kid takes over. So basically your lineage is passed down. And you just carry on, as it were. I don't know what happens if you just die before then. I'm not really sure. I can't remember. You probably just respawn or something. I don't know. Or you just reload your save probably. But yeah, it's a great game. It's got a nice style. It's nice gameplay. It's non-punishing nice gameplay because there's no rush to anything. It's not a case of like, oh my god, I need this freaking right now, or we're gonna die, or whatever. You just do what you want when you want, you know, in your own speed or time.
Right.
And it's just so
nice. It's casual and laid back.
Yeah. So you know, it's this. There's not. I mean, there's not really any particular story to it per se, unless they've added it now. It is literally just a survival. Kind of medieval survival dynasty game, as the title would kind of suggest. But I don't know. It's just a good game. I really like it. I really like it. I think you're going to be a little bit further away from the rock than you intended there.
Well, that's why I'm just doing it because I need to
Has
at
this
least
not
have
has this not got any kind of support physics?
no.
All right. I thought we were going to have to put like little support pylons down into the water or some shit.
No,
Um,
I normally do that for
for
looks,
looks, right?
but I like to make sure that I figure out where I need to go, how far I need to go
Yeah.
with my block setup, basically.
Hmm. But
This
yeah,
is the hard part.
the hard part. But yeah, like I said, there's loads and loads and loads of freaking like old classic games that I'd really love to kind of like stream and go back through and stuff again if I really could. Um,
Yeah.
but a lot of them, especially back then anyway, were more like longer, more kind of thought out games, should we say?
Well,
Um,
if you don't have graphics, then you have to have story.
yeah,
And a lot of the games back in the day had shit for graphics, but they had tons of story.
yeah. But like some of my personal favorites, maybe even all-time favorites, is the Suikoden series.
Okay.
I don't know if you've heard of those, but
No.
obviously it's a Japanese company game.
Okay.
Obviously, it is in English, and basically you start as like two friends. It is like low graphics, or at least the first couple are anyway.
Okay.
And it's my favourite's like Suikoden 2. But yeah, it's low graphics in them ones. This is back in like the PS1 days. And your two friends, something happens, like you get caught in a storm or some shit or something, or you're getting chased by somebody, I can't remember, but it's in a storm. And you end up kind of falling off this cliff. Your mate doesn't, but you do.
Okay.
And but when you kind of wash up in some sort of cave or something, or near a cave or something like that, and you end up gaining, I think your friend actually does come with you at some point. I don't think he falls down, but I think he somehow like gets round and follows you back down there, and something. Anyway, you end up together, and you inside the cave there's like some mystical altar things or whatever with some symbols on it and stuff, and you end up getting the like a shield rune or something. So you're kind of like the shield hero, as it were. And your friend, he gets like the sword rune, so he's like the attacking one. Um, but
Okay.
but something happens. I can't remember exactly what, but something happens, and you get split up. Um, and he ends up becoming the bad guy somehow.
Ooh.
I can't remember how, but yeah, he ends up joining some militaristic group or some shit or whatever. And you end up joining some resistance kind of sort of group or something.
Uh-huh.
But you basically meet like a ranger group of some kind. And there's a guy that's basically like the ranger from Lord of the Rings, whatever his name is. That can become king or whatever
Aragorn.
his name is. That's it. There's a guy like that, and he's basically trying to get revenge for some like vampire or something that basically killed and took over his entire town or some shit. Um, and you get this special talking sword, magical talking sword that can basically is the only thing that can kill him. Um, so you go on a quest to kind of get that, and once you've got that, you go to the town. It's like a big castle that's in ruins, more or less. It's like a Dracula castle. Um, and you ultimately defeat the vampire there, and you make that castle your home. And from then on, you're basically trying to combat this evil militaristic group that your friend has joined, with that as your headquarters. And during the game, there's like 108 stars of destiny, intertwined in the story and things. But each one of those stars of destiny is a character that you can recruit in the
Okay.
game. It's not always humans. It can be like a wolf or something along them lines. A dog, a cat, whatever. But
Right.
they're considered stars of destiny, and Many of them are missable. Some of them aren't. So you've got to find some of them. Some are hidden. Some you've got to do little side quests for, or collect all these statue pieces and things and stuff for, and so on and so forth. But the thing, the really nice thing I kind of like about it, obviously, is the story is actually quite good. Obviously, I've probably not portrayed it very well, but the story is actually pretty good. And then, and also as you recruit these Stars of Destiny, your castle slowly but surely becomes fixed up. It gains new shops. It gains more people and activity going around it. And eventually you've got this nice sprawling town with shops, blacksmiths, bakeries, fucking statue people. It just becomes a nice bustling town, and the way that it gradually does it as you recruit and unify everybody, it's just great. I just really liked it.
Yeah.
So just being able to go around and obsessively try to recruit all 108 Stars of Destiny was just mental. So I've really enjoyed that game. They did make a 5 of them in total, I think. But to be fair, the later ones are they're still good, but they're not as good. They don't have the same feel.
Yeah.
I think Suikoden 2 was the last one on the PS, on the PS1, and then I think the rest of them are on the PS2. And I think once they could make better graphics, because they were more 3D graphics, that's when the story started to slip a little bit. They still had the 108 Stars of Destiny, and you still had a base for the most part. Like I think Suikoden 4, I think it is. You've actually got a ship, and the ship, although the hull itself is complete when you get it, you fill it up with people as you recruit all the Stars of Destiny and things. I think I don't know if it was the third one or the fifth one. You basically get like a castle that's submerged in this crater of water, and as the game goes on, the water levels sort of slowly kind of reside, and more of the buildings and structures and things and people kind of move into it. They're all really good. It's a really unique game of kind of like, like sort of city building. You're not really building the city, but you are growing it. And a mix of story and just I don't know, the gameplay is just it's unique. I really recommend it for anybody who's never heard of the Suikoden series. Go and have a look. You can probably get it quite cheap these days. Apart from Suikoden 1 and 2, they're expensive as feck. They're collectibles now. They are big collectibles. But the other ones, like Suikoden 3 and onwards, they're quite cheap because they must have been mass produced, like big time. So you can pick them up pretty cheap. I do believe sometime in the near future, like maybe in the next year or so, I can't remember exactly when, they're actually releasing Suikoden 1 and 2 onto PC, onto Steam. So when that happens, I will be grabbing them. Because if they're updated to run properly on these systems, and they'll probably have added features and streamlines and this and the other, and they'll probably be remastered and all that shit. I'll be playing them. I'll be playing them.
Playing the shit out of them.
The long games as well. The really long games. I think
so they got a really good story.
Yeah, I think the last time I played one, especially if you take your time to try and find everybody, you're talking 100 hours. Like 50 hours for like just casual, kind of like just casually look around, find what you can. Take your time still though, obviously, and do the story. You are talking like 40, 50 hours easy.
It sounds an awful lot like Final Fantasy.
Yeah, the first Final Fantasies, like Final Fantasy 7 and things like that and stuff, obviously, which are iconic these days. You are talking 30 to 40 hours, playing those games easy when you want to finish them off.
I used to have Final Fantasy Tactics, and I played the living shit out of that game.
Yeah,
because it's you can get all your guys, and it was a class system where you could be multiple classes and pick little things from each one of the classes, and it's just like, oh man.
But yeah, like I said, I mean, I like the Final Fantasy series as well. I love them. I mean, 7 probably is everybody's favorite. Well, most people's favorite.
Yeah.
Personally, I mean, I do really love Final Fantasy 7, but at the same time, I think 10 is probably one of my favorites.
Okay.
I like 9. 8 is nah. It's okay. But it definitely wasn't their best. It was a bit subpar, really. Um, but yeah, seven's great. I recommend 10. I really, really like 10. I'll cry in at the end of 10. That's how good it
Don't
is.
don't put the top on any of them because
Yeah,
I'm
no,
still
just to this
trying to
level.
work
Yeah,
it
that's
out.
fine.
Yeah, yeah,
Um, but yeah, 10 was emotional. I recommend 10, and then
yeah.
9 is still a pretty good one. It's got a pretty reasonable story. You play as Zidane on that with a tail.
Okay.
I don't know why he's got a tail, but yeah, that's a good one. Um, and you end up playing against some enemy called, I think, Seymour, who's trying to basically steal the summoner from you and marry her or some shit. It's weird.
Okay.
But that's a good one. Um, Red Dead Redemption 2, yeah, I have. To be fair, did I like it? It was okay. Um, I won't say I like ridiculously enjoyed it, but it was all right. It's one of those games that I'd play once, enjoy the story, and then be like, and probably never play it again.
Yep. And
Um,
that's one of those. That's one of those games where if you can still do the rent a game from Blockbuster or whatever, I would rent it, beat it, be done with it,
yeah.
and
So
not look back.
I mean, it's a long game and it's a good looking game. But the story wise feels meh. Um, and it's just too long drawn out. To be fair, it's I don't know. It's just the way it feels, really.
Yeah.
I mean, I did enjoy it, but it just yeah, it's not something I'd be like I've got to play that, or something like stupidly like Space Station Sim where I've got nostalgic feelings for it. I won't be having that in like 20 years time where I'm like I've got to go
Yeah.
back and play that.
Yeah.
You know, but yeah. But yeah, stuff like Final Fantasy and things, and like I say, for me, my Suikoden series, Dynasty Warriors, I've really enjoyed that. That'd be something if we just wanted to kill thousands of enemies. Would be something that I'm sure me and you would quite enjoy playing.
Oh yeah.
I really do like the Dynasty Warriors series. Recommend them as well. They are just casual, kind of just kill thousands of people kind of games. From the Three Kingdoms romance stories and stuff.
Gotcha.
They are good. They haven't made a new one in ages, to be fair. I think the last one was, I think 9. I think yeah, Dynasty Warriors 9. It came out about like 4, 5, 6 years ago now, something like that probably. It's still really expensive for now. They released the price quite high, and it's never gone down.
Yeah.
But otherwise, it's a good game. But yeah, I very first played that on Dynasty Warriors 3. And back in the early days, I used to play it split screen with my brother.
Yeah.
And it was good. That was good. But yeah, those kind of games, like I said, I'd look back on and just have really nice nostalgic feelings of it when I'm older, and just be like, yeah, baby, I played that, you know.
Back when that shit came out, I was playing it like crazy.
Yeah. But yeah,
There's
but yeah,
a lot of really old games that are really still good,
yeah,
but like you were saying about a couple of games like Dungeon Keeper, it's
yeah,
really hard to play it on a newer computer because it's it like wigs out because the computer's so powerful compared to what was available at the time.
I mean, like I said, I got Dungeon Keeper 2 to run properly.
Yeah.
The original Dungeon Keeper, I couldn't get that running properly. It just won't work. It just won't work properly. But Dungeon Keeper 2, yes. But it still doesn't quite run right. Not really.
It's so twitchy.
Yeah, it works perfect for single player, but in multiplayer, it's very finicky. It doesn't really work. Um, so by all means, you can play it single player without an
Yeah.
issue. But multiplayer, nah. It's broken. Is
Yeah.
multiplayer, um, which is a shame really, because that's the cracking game. As well, obviously with Peter Molyneux's iconic voice. Um, but yeah, like I said, I'll just have those weird nostalgic feelings in like 20 years time of just slapping imps for no reason and things like that. But yeah,
Yeah.
and obviously try to keep a straight face when you're on about horny, and all that stuff. But yeah. Yeah, I played loads and loads and loads of games in my youth, loads of games, which unfortunately are either like undervalued or just not really known about these days. Yeah, there's a lot of games, a hell of a lot of games from back then, because obviously nowadays there's all sorts of social media and publishing and advertisement and this, that, and the other, to the point that everybody knows about everything. When it comes to games and things coming out and stuff, you can find information about upcoming games quite easily these days. But obviously back then, like you say, you'd have to go to your local freaking Blockbusters or some shit or whatever, and you just randomly see it on a shelf and be like, oh, yeah, that's worth a try. We'll give it a go, Or you'd see it in some random ass freaking magazine that you've probably seen that somebody's left.
Gamer.
Yeah, that somebody's probably left on a table somewhere in a cafe or some shit that it wasn't really advertised per se back then. It was very niche. I mean, gamers were seen as weirdos back then. Because it was different. People didn't understand it. But nowadays, literally everybody, and I mean everybody, plays games.
There's a guy. I can't remember what his real name is, but he's Grandpa Gamer.
Yeah,
and he's hilarious. He was a sniper in the military, and he's playing like Call of Duty and shit like that, and he's like roasting all of these dudes that play it forever and ever and ever, and he just walks in, it's like bang 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 bang, messes them up, and like deuces, I'm out.
Yeah, that's it. It's like that'll be me when I'm old. I'll be this old grumpy twat probably. But I'll still be playing my games. But yeah, I probably will be some grumpy old gamer dad or some shit.
He's not grumpy. He's a blast. He's hilarious. He's like, oh, you think you're a sniper? Check me out. Bang bang. Yeah. And he like roasts them. Like after he gets some headshots and shit, he'll dog them. And it's hilarious.
But yeah, I'll definitely still be playing games when I'm proper old and grey. I mean, more old and grey than I am now. But yeah, I'll be playing. I'll still be playing. I mean, whatever games will be, but at that point, then I mean, there probably will be some like situations of like Ready Player One. If you watch that movie, where basically you go into like a fully kind of alternate VR reality, there probably will be that kind of shit in the future. There will be, maybe not to the state of Ready Player One, but it'll probably be pretty close. So I'll probably end up moving on with the times as well, and I'll probably end up doing that kind of shit as well in the future, probably. Don't get me wrong, I'll have some punk ass little 6-year-old kicking my ass probably, but I'll be playing it. But yeah, it's I'll always be a gamer. I've been a gamer since I was about freaking, I don't know, like 10 maybe. some people have probably started a lot sooner than then, but that were back when like back during like the freaking Commodore 64
Yeah,
and all that kind of stuff. And oh,
Commodore 64, Atari.
yeah, basically that was when games started really.
Yeah, yeah,
Um, and then obviously I think it was about 10ish when I got my Nintendo 64, and
yeah,
that's when I really started gaming. Obviously on all Super Mario and all that stuff, and GoldenEye,
yeah.
Turok, um, Forsaken, all sorts of really old games. There were some good ones anyway back then. There really was some good ones. Zelda, obviously, Zelda were a great one back then.
Yeah.
Um, and but yeah, I don't know. The gaming landscape's just different now, more commonplace. Um, Obviously, all they used to go on about back then were freaking. It's like, oh, gaming causes violence and this, that, and the other, and it's like, well, no, people play games to relax and not do violence because they're fed up of everybody else. Pretty much. So, but yeah, I don't know. Everybody's got their own different reasons for playing games, I suppose.
Mhm. And it's one of the things that I always try to keep in the back of my mind when I'm playing games with other people is, they chose to play the game.
Yeah,
It's not like they're forced to be your friend and that's why they're playing. No, they're playing because they're taking time out of their fucking day to relax or have a good time. And it's very easy to be nice to somebody and courteous and not try to be a dick as much as you can. And some people just don't really get that or understand that, and they're like, nah, I like being an asshole. I want people to absolutely hate me and revile me and fear me. It's like, oh, okay, I guess, whatever. It doesn't make any sense to me, but hey, that's your prerogative. Go into
aye.
somebody's game and you get immediately banned or whatever, and it's like, gee, I wonder why that happened. Like,
Uh,
because you're a dick.
but yeah, obviously that's the thing with Wisson, isn't it? But
Yeah.
um,
Well, it, I don't know. He's like you were saying. He's probably not a bad guy. He's trying to get attention, and he's going about it the wrong way.
yeah,
And if you don't understand why people don't want you to play, then maybe you need to take 5 minutes to say, well, maybe it's me. Maybe I'm the cause of why people don't want to play with me. And then look at what you do when you do play with people. If you run off and do your own thing and you use other people's materials that they've spent their time going to get, and you just, oh no, I'm going to use your shit because it's fucking here and I don't have to
yeah,
go
because
get
it's
it.
easier. Yeah,
It's like, okay, I guess, but that's not the way that you should really do it. So, I mean, like I said, everybody takes time out of their day to play a game that they enjoy playing for relaxation or what have you. And to just go in there if you're an attention seeker and you're like, no, I want to get attention, but I don't care what kind of attention I get. Then you get what you get. You get people that are like, nope, you can't play with us because you're a disruptive force and we're here to have a good time. You cause us to not have a good time. So, unfortunately, you kind of get what you get.
oh, is that off? It is off. God damn it! This would be so much easier if I could just paste it down like a big block.
Yeah, that's that would be nice. that what we're doing is pretty much the most labor intensive shit you can do in this game. It is very, very tedious. It's time consuming. But once you get it done, you have a base that nothing can touch you. And it's completely and totally worth it.
I mean, while everybody's here watching me put down random little stubs and wondering what the heck I am doing.
Well, and it's not like we haven't been talking the whole time. It's not like they're sitting there like, well, what the hell is this fucking clown doing? Like right now, I'm coming back from the mechanic station because I went and I got all of, well, as much as I could carry the pieces that I'm going to need to actually do.
Make your bridge.
Yeah. And I can't go up the hill.
It's got a damn bush. Oh, that's worse. Okay. But yeah, like I said, there's loads of really good classic games and stuff that we should probably have a look at and try and replay some of them. And I mean, I don't know which ones we can really get our hands on these days, but I'll have to have a good think and see which ones we can maybe revisit and maybe do like a classic day or something during the week, and just kind of have that as a thing. And just play some nice, really good old classic game that we all enjoy.
Even if it's for like 1 or 2 sessions or whatever.
Yeah.
Just, whatever.
Just be like, do you remember this game? And then that's it. But yeah.
Yeah.
There he is, look, in his little pimpmobile. Oh, I can see something sparkling down there at the end of your bridge.
Yep.
And it looks like flashing lights.
Yep.
Is that what it is?
No.
Oh, what is it?
It's wood.
All right.
Because I picked up a tree and moved it the fuck out of the way.
All right. But I can just kind of see little sparks and stuff, and I'm just like, what is that? But yeah. But yeah, this is why I always say to people, it's like, if they've got games to recommend and stuff, whether new or old, as long as we're going to enjoy them, then by all means, we'll give it a crack. I mean, as the community grows, I would more and more like to do like big multiplayer games that we can all play.
Yeah.
I would really like to do that. Because like there's a few games out there that do require you to have like big groups of people as well. Like Eco is one of them. If you've ever heard of that, I've never actually played it myself, but I watched people play it. And essentially, it's an environmental kind of base building survival game, where some sort of freaking missile is not missile, some sort of meteor or something's coming down to the ground. And essentially, you have to work as a group, quite a big group. I think you need like a minimum of like 8 people or something, really, to realistically be able to access and do everything in the game.
Gotcha.
Because everybody's got to have like their own professions. So you've got to have like a builder, electrician, a carpenter, a freaking what, blah blah blah. Everybody's got to have their own little thing. You can't really spec into all of it. So everybody's got their own little roles and things. And then working together, the goal is basically to like build your own little town. Build like road networks, all that kind of stuff, if you wanted to anyway. And to ultimately build some sort of gigantic rocket thing to basically blast said asteroid out of the sky before it hits you. And it's a fun little game to play multiplayer, but you can't play it solo.
Gotcha.
So you got to have a decent community or a decent sized community that can basically join in. But I mean, I maybe not necessarily that game, but just in general though, I'd like to do games that can have lots of players. so that more people can get involved.
Yeah.
I mean, even if it's just shit like freaking like Factorio and things where like you can have unlimited players playing that.
Gotcha.
You know, so stuff like that, that'd be great. Um, Even just simple stuff like Valheim servers and stuff that can have freaking loads of people on it and stuff. Just yeah, it'd be nice to kind of involve the community more. But we'll get to that point eventually.
Oh yeah.
I mean, right now, obviously, we're just having fun. Anyway, with like whoever and whatever we can, really, I guess.
Yeah.
And yeah, we'll get there eventually. If eventually that kind of shit becomes possible, then we'll do it. And you know, if it works out and everybody enjoys it, then great. There you go.
Oh yeah.
There we go. Well, there we go. Right. Well, I've done probably freaking like 0.001% of the island for you, but there you go. It's going to take a very long time to cover this island like this. But yeah, I'm definitely getting some clicks in.
Oh yeah. Better you than me.
Well, I'd rather just keep the game running and expect it to be done when I got back.
Okay. Well, that sounds like a fucking hit and a half for my ass.
But no,
Like you're just like, make it so.
like, it's like get it done.
All right, Captain Kirk, I'm on it.
But no, obviously I'm going to help. But yeah, it'd be nice if it were faster. But that's wrong. Yeah. But yeah, yeah, I don't know. Like I said, I'll have a think about and maybe look into some of the older games, and like I say, maybe plan maybe something on your schedule or something, when we can maybe do like a classics day or weekend or something like that, and we'll just play a random old classic game. Or revisit a game that's not necessarily an old classic, but just revisit a game that we've not played in a while, that kind of thing. And we'll see how it goes. People might like it, people might not. It's you know.
Well, trying new stuff is never a bad thing. I mean, unless it's like cannibalism or something like that.
Yeah. Hey, you got to draw the line somewhere.
Yeah, well.
Yeah, off to work we go.
Master got me working. Days never ended. Someday gonna set me free.
Like I say, I won't mind trying the multiplayer mod for Subnautica.
Yeah.
I don't know if you ever played Subnautica, but
Oh fuck yeah! I got Subnautica and Subnautica Below Zero. We already talked about this.
Yeah, but like I said, the mod.
You slept, so you don't remember.
Oh yes. But like I said, the mod. At least the last time we tried it, it's not perfect, but it worked.
Yeah, and that's where I was at, because I was like, I've tried to play it multiplayer, but it was janky as all hell.
Yeah, see, for me, when I played it, tried to play it multiplayer anyway, it worked, but the only thing that didn't work was when you blowtorched a door. It didn't show for anybody else. So basically, everybody has to blow their own door.
Gotcha.
Nobody doing it for each other.
Yep. I
Um,
will be back in a second.
okay. But yeah, maybe that's something we can kind of have a look at, and because I won't mind doing that. It's a good game. It's a really good game. Damn it! Looks like I can't put that one there either. Well, I'll do what I can, and then you'll have to decide whether it warrants freaking extra blocks or not. Starting to get to the point now where it's all quite high. Wish I could just pull up, but it just pulls sideways.
Alright, okay.
Okay. Goddamn bush, I can't see anything. So if we just put this down as one big giant block, rather than all these little posts, do you think they'd just spawn on top of it?
Yep.
Right.
I know they do, because I got sick and fucking tired of putting down blocks, and I'm like, fuck this, I'm trying it. I planted way too much for an experiment.
Yeah.
Because I wasn't thinking. And I had so many monsters spawning in one spot that all of my crops got destroyed. The base was getting hammered. It was sick quick. I'm like, oops, look, power outage. I'm like, man, this sucks bad. All right. Oop. Damn it. Okay, so
So everybody over there come tomorrow. Like, did you do anything exciting yesterday? Well, I laid down about 20,000 blocks.
no, not 20,000. One stack is 256. Don't go blowing it way out of proportion just because you're bored.
Well,
If you're bored, you could do something else.
well, I've already put down 3 stacks worth, and I'm nearly through the 4th. So
you might be at 1,000.
Yeah, but by the time I finished,
yeah, by the time you're finished, you're gonna have blisters on your fingers. And I'm doing the fun stuff, so
the fun stuff.
I'm actually building the bridge, which is do I want to? It has to be. Then I want to make it 1, 2, 3, 4 wide. There. Damn you.
Yeah, that's kind of a nosy at you thing.
Uh-huh.
I find it funny that my character can actually walk on these things.
No, I don't want to.
So you're gonna have this have the same ones all the way down, I imagine.
Yeah.
Hopefully. And is this so we can essentially drive down it?
Uh-huh. And it's going to be 3 of the metal, big metal sections wide.
Right. Oh,
'Cause,
three wide.
yeah.
That'd be a massive bridge.
Hmm.
Do you really need it that big?
How big is the car?
I mean,
How big is the car?
it's already too wide.
Yep.
Do you really need it
Trust me,
freaking 3 each wide?
3 each. Damn it! No, it's going to be 3 wide. 1, 2, and 1 more.
Right,
But
yeah.
it's going to be uh 2.
So what are you putting? Are you putting like another wooden line on the edge of this one, and then another one of these on the other side?
Yes.
Okay, that's a bit, yeah. See, I thought you meant like 3 wide on each side. I was like, that's like 6 wide total. It'll be massive, monumental bridge.
No.
Yeah, so like that all the way down. Okay. And then this is where we find out that that piece of land over there is actually higher than this piece of land, because it does look it. Yeah, this piece over here looks higher. We might just have to put some stairs over there.
Or you can leave your game running and I'll pixelate it.
Put a load of little tops on. Yeah, but the thing is, you've already built your bridge now,
Yeah.
so you can't just
I
you can't raise your bridge by 1 block.
Yeah, I can.
It'll take a long time.
Uh-huh. Pretty much. Wouldn't be the first time.
When I'm gonna start building blocks over there just to see. Yeah, actually, it might not be. I don't know. We might be okay.
If it is, it is. If it isn't, it is. I'm not too terribly worried about it. Like I said, this sure as hell isn't the first time that I've built this bridge. And it sure as hell isn't the first time I had to completely redo it.
Well, the fact that I'm still having to put down 2 blocks is pretty promising on that regard.
Yeah.
Can't freaking see now though, because of this bush. So I've got 1 there. And it's 1, 2. Okay, I can't tell. Will any of these make the bush go away? I don't think that bush wants to bugger off.
Sometimes there's nothing you can do about some of the vegetation. Some of them go away and some of them just don't.
I'll have to leave that one for you to have a look at.
Yeah.
Yeah, that there was probably the highest point because I didn't have to put another block down there, look. Yeah, so I'm at 1 block status there. 32. Yeah, I think we're probably okay there. I don't think it goes much higher.
Okay.
The only place that might be higher is over here where you first started putting the blocks down,
Okay.
possibly. But you're already 3 high here, so actually I don't think that's going to be an issue.
Well, if it's just a small area, it'll be okay, maybe. But I'll definitely have to look at it. You know, we'll have to test it basically.
Yeah. No, I think that's the highest point. Yeah, I think we're okay. I don't think there's any particular high bits I can see. Yeah. That's definitely going lower. Yeah, I think the height over there is going to be fine. There we go, I'm out of board.
Would you like some more?
I don't know. It's like, I don't know. I might call it a do for the stream maybe.
Okay.
While we're finished doing this, since we've kind of finished our big long ranting conversation.
Yeah.
But yeah, there we go. So we'll finish this off, and then obviously we'll get back to doing some actual gameplay, in the next stream. I mean, it is still quite early. We probably could have gone for a bit longer, but this is literally what we're going to be doing now, probably for quite a while. So we might have to chop. We might have to chop some wood. We might have to just go find some wood or whatever, or
go to more of the farmers
yeah,
market.
because it is going to take a good bit to do this, without a doubt. Yep, and somebody's dying again.
Nope. I keep stubbing my toe. I don't know what it is.
Every time you swing the hammer, you're hitting the end of your fingers or some shit or whatever.
Yeah,
and,
pretty much.
But yeah, we'll finish this off, and everybody can kind of see the proceeds of it when we've finished. And we'll kind of go from there. But yeah, like I said, we'll have a think about it. Maybe have a bit of a chat about it. About maybe looking at some of the older games and stuff that both me and you kind of remember from when we were kids and stuff. We'll think of like a nice little day that we can maybe do some classics and stuff.
Yeah.
And as always, if anybody else has got any suggestions for games that you want us to play, or games that you'd like us to do, maybe as a community or whatever, just let us know. Always open to suggestions. But otherwise, there we go. Hope you guys have enjoyed. Really appreciate you all coming by. It does mean a lot, really. And yeah, hopefully we'll see you all next time.
Have a good one.
As he slowly dies.
Pretty much.